Cain Madden, what can you tell us about him and why was he a good fit for you guys?
You know, I mean, the grad transfer, scenarios for us become, evaluating your roster and finding out where you can immediately support. When we're recruiting, it's about player development over the long haul, right? And so, you're never saying, all right, this guy's going to come in and he's got to start for us. But the grad transfer for us is, we need to support our particular areas immediately. And so, when we're looking at grad transfers, that becomes an immediate support to a particular area. And we felt like we needed depth at that position.
Why do you think you guys have been so successful? Like when a guy comes on a visit as a grad transfer, I mean, it may be like 5 for 5, could be 6 for 6 by the end of the week. Like, you pretty much get anybody who comes here who's looking.
Well, I think it's not about brick and mortar. It's not about fancy car shows, or it's not about the glitz. It's about making a sound business decision because they've already been through that, and that's kind of worn off. This is about making a smart business decision as it relates to the right now for them and how it can elevate them for the next step. And most of that is, how is this going to elevate me in terms of winning right now and my resume as it relates to playing in the NFL. And of course, we've done really well in that area and have a pretty good track record and moving guys on to the NFL. So I think it's a business decision kind of mode without all the bells and whistles. A mature kid sees Notre Dame and go, this makes sense.
What about just your perception of taking grad transfers? I think early on it was like Cody Riggs. It was we had a Notre Dame had a relationship with him, but it was just like one here, one there. To go 4 last year, 2 maybe 3 this year. Are you more open to it, or is it just like these are the dynamics of your roster right now?
I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, the dynamics of the roster make up for that, and then we have to find areas where transfers can easily come into the university and adapt to our university. Undergraduate transfer is a lot more difficult. You have to transfer credits into a particular college. It's a lot dicier. So we have to fit to who we are, and so the graduate transfer is an easier vehicle for us, and so our focus then becomes much more on that grad transfer until there are significant changes as it relates to how we see transfer credit.